honorable bench. I am Pranjal Mishra, assisted by Mohit Tripathi. We are from India representing Self-Care. So, with regard to facts of the case, my lordship, appellant in the present case is Safecon Life Sciences Private Limited, and it is engaged in trading and manufacturing business, mainly of all kinds of medicines and pharma products. In the month of April, appellant purchased medicines in the month of April 2021 and pharma products. So, my lordship, in the month of April, appellant purchased medicine supplier named Unimax Pharma. It is located at Rewandi, Thane, and at the time of supply, such supplier was duly having active GST registration, and it is an authorized drug license. Thereafter, on 20th November 2021, appellant was issued show cause notice by Deputy Commissioner Commercial Tax Agra, wherein demand of ITC of 1,15,000 has been proposed under section 74. On the allegation that appellant has wrongly availed its ITC in GSTR 3B for the month of April against the purchases made from Unimax Pharma. That said show cause under section 74 was solely issued on the basis of some information received from Office of Principal Chief Commissioner, Central Intelligence Unit of Central Excise and Central Tax, Vadodara Zone. And as per this information, Mr. Unimax Pharma Chem had procured goods from certain firms who had not deposited tax, and their registration has been cancelled. So, department contended that as the supplying dealer purchase is doubted, the benefit of ITC cannot be given to the appellant. Based on same, department presumed non-compliance of condition of section 16(2)(c) of CGST. However, there is no specific allegation on supplier, and information is limited to firms from whom Unimax Pharma Chem had made the purchases. Now, in response to same, appellant submitted a detailed reply to the show cause notice on 4th December 2021. However, despite the submissions, the Deputy Commissioner Commercial Tax Agra had not acknowledged the same and had passed the order on 12th January 2022 and confirmed the whole demand as per the show cause. Then, being agreed by the order, appeal has been filed before Additional Commissioner Grade 2. Which was also subsequently dismissed by the order on 20th December 2022 on the ground that supplier Unimax Pharma Chem in the month of March 2021 made purchases from different firms who did not deposit the tax. Therefore, it claimed forged ITC, and ITC is not eligible as per section 16(2)(c) of the Act. So, these are the facts of the case. Now, coming to the relevant provisions. So, as the present show cause notice and order has been issued under section 74, so 74 deal with determination of tax not paid, short paid, or erroneously refunded, or input tax wrongly availed or utilized by reason of fraud or any willful misstatement or suppression of facts. So, department has alleged that there is a fraudulent element. Should I read that clause? No. Now, coming to the section 16 of CGST Act. Section 16 of CGST Act governs eligibility of and conditions for taking the input tax credit.
So you were registered, your supplier was registered.
Yes.
So far notice has been issued under section 72.
Yes.
Extended period has been issued.
Yes, sir. Now, there are 4 conditions in this. This is a matter of 21-22. So now there are 5 conditions in this matter. So first is there must be a possession of tax invoice. That is subsection 2 clause A. Now,
And department is having no objection on
clause AA, which says that the invoice must reflect in GSTR 2B. That is also reflecting that we will discuss in the argument part. And then clause B is the person who is taking the credit must have received the goods or services or both. That is also not contended by the department. Now, regarding clause C, I am reading this exactly. Subject to the provisions of section 41, the tax charged in respect of such supply has been actually paid to the government, either in cash or through utilization of input tax credit admissible in respect of said supply. So, this is the main issue where the department has.
This is the main allegation of the department
Right.
that due tax has not been deposited in the treasury
Right.
by the supplier.
By the supply. And D part is he has furnished the return under section that is already furnished.
Under this
So-
section,
It was mentioned subject, you said subject to provisions of section 41.
Yes.
So I think that point has been mentioned in the order now, but what do you mean by this subject to provisions of section 41?
This section 41 is with respect to the availment of credit, and it deals with the. It says that.
no. What is the exact problem? What is section 41?
What is section 41? Why they are written in the law subject to the provisions of section 41?
can
Because
read
you are
from these books.
because you are telling that this is the main, I think, this particular clause for which the whole argument is based on.
Right. Right.
My brother is right. My brother is right because the allegation is 16. There is a violation of 16(2)(c). 16(2)(c) is referring section 41. Then it is very important to understand what is section 41.
Right. So actually, in section 41, it is mentioned that taxpayer can take ITC on the basis of self-assessment in returns. However, this is subject to condition that taxes must be paid to the government.
So
So,
I want to hear exact what is section
If you
41.
want to have the
yeah, I am reading section 41. The first clause is every registered person shall, subject to such conditions and restrictions as may be prescribed, be entitled to avail the credit of eligible input tax credit as self-assessed in his return, and such amount shall be credited to his electronic credit ledger. So now, coming to my arguments. So my first argument is section 74 is not invocable in the present case. And to explain it further, I am coming to the facts now. The ITC has been correctly availed under section 16, and as discussed, appellant has made the purchases of medicines from Unimax Pharma on 30th April 2021, and it is duly having a tax invoice, a purchase order, e-way bill, and transportability of transporter named Vinay Road Lines Private Limited. So the appellant has made the transaction as per the purchase order, and it is duly in possession of the tax invoice.
And even the department is having no objection.
Even the department is having no
Department
objection.
is saying purchase invoice is there, goods has been received by by you.
Correct.
The only objection is that the due payment has not been paid by the supplier.
Correct. Further, appellant has also made the full payment against the tax invoice by banking channel to Unimax Pharmachem, and supplier Nasdaq Unimax Pharmachem has also filed its GSTR1, and its invoice is duly reflecting in our GSTR 2B. And as we have seen that Unimax Pharma has also